And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. It is I, Bird. My friend got me this for my B-Day. Shout out. Thank you so much for having this made for me. I really appreciate it. All right. Hey, G, how are you? Let me update the list. Sorry, I was a minute late because I had to get Ember out of my chair. But yeah, we have a list already brewing. Up first, we have SB, Michelle, Philomena on deck. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Okay, cool. All right. Here we go. Michelle, Philomena, and G. All right, SB, you are up. And Michelle, nice to see you. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just going to use some sound today. And we'll get into it. I might move this down a little bit so you guys can see the cards better. There we go. This way, when I pull up the questions, you can see what's going on. All right, we're going to start with SB. Please post whenever you arrive. Okay. Hydration check, kings and queens. All right. You're a good baby girl, Amber May. She's like, I am a good one. Hi, baby. All right. Hey, SB. Go ahead and post. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good of all, and so it is. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream and everyone on here and viewing. And so it is. All right. SB. SB. Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. Duh. You actually posted it in the chat or in the PayPal. What's to come for Payment and I in the next 60 days? He's someone I'm seeing but not with yet. Okay. What is coming in the next? Let's shuffle this way. What's coming in the next 60 days between SB and Payment? Spirit, show me the energy between these two. Let's get going. Next 60 days, we have the Chariot, the 9 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I feel like you guys will continue to communicate and grow closer. The energy actually does look pretty good. We have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So I think that both of you guys are interested in this connection. Both of you guys are thinking about the future and moving forward. It's really interesting because I feel like right now, there's a lot of excitement around this connection, but I feel like at a certain point, both of you guys kind of come back down to earth and have to figure out, like, how can this connection is very exciting. You know, the Chariot, the 9 of Cups, like this is This is very fun. This feels great. This is really exciting. But Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, how can we actually have a practical relationship that makes sense? So there's things that need attention within the relationship in the next 60 days. With the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, someone may have a job change or a change of focus in regard to, you know, what they're doing on their day-to-day basis as well. So I'm seeing a change in daily routines. I wouldn't be surprised if I rolled the 6th house with the Astro dice, but we'll see what comes out. Then we move into Judgment and the Hanged Man. So it's kind of like, I do think that you guys will continue to communicate. I think that things will continue to grow, but I feel like one of you is a little bit more eager to get things moving than the other. And with we have the Fool energy here. Yeah, and the Six of Wands. Like I see a lot of positive energy around you guys. I feel like you guys are on the same page. But one of you guys may feel like with this Hanged Man energy that it's taking a little bit too long to get where you want to go. I'm going back to school and he's moving, but not too far. Okay. So yeah, there's other things that you want to focus on, which may slow some things down. I don't see anything negative here. I don't see anything like where there's betrayal or you guys are like breaking apart, but I do feel like there's other things that need tending to, which is this Eight of Pentacles energy here. And the Hermit, like what are your individual goals and needs that you have set out for yourself while you are still in this friendship, in this connection, the way that it is. But I feel like you guys continue to grow in your friendship. I don't think either one of you wants to let go of this. So, there are going to be some fun and exciting conversations about the future and how you want to make this more practical. But I'm also kind of wondering, like, if you guys are both on the same page and have feelings for each other. Hey, Philomena, welcome in. I'm wondering why you guys already aren't dating. I think maybe you told me you guys were like taking it slow or something. Let's see what else we have here. We have Sun in the 3rd house with Aries. Yes, lots of communication, lots of exciting communication. 6 of Wands, the Fool energy, which is more Aries energy. It's like, let's go, let's make plans, let's do all these things. But and things can get really exciting. But with the 7 of Cups, it's like, we have so many things that we need to deal with and tend to. You know, Queen of Pentacles, Hermit, 8 of Pentacles. Like there's other work that still needs to be done because we have to achieve our individual goals. And so things slow down a little bit. But I do think that the connection and the conversations still remain exciting. So yeah, that's what's to come. Let me see what else I have for you. All right, on our list, we have SB, Michelle, Philomena, and G. If you guys are called, I want to make memories too. He said he has a lot on his plate. Yeah. There is happiness here, though. There is excitement. There could even be some travel to see each other, but there are going to be things that you guys have to deal with separately, which could be like this work and school dynamic. Ooh, we have the Book. We have home. So someone definitely, I feel like, is moving. We have the Key and we have the Garden also. I picked a couple cards up. So I feel like once he moves a little bit closer to you, or once he's settled in his new home, there is so much more to discover. And I think that's one of the exciting things about this connection is that with the Book, the House, and the Key, it's like once you guys are more stabilized and grounded here, and I like that Virgo Hermit energy for this, as well as the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like the conversations are always exciting and you guys are always discovering more and more about each other, which is really Nice. So yeah, I don't feel like you guys are going anywhere. I feel like there's still a lot of room to learn and grow. And I feel like that's a really cool and special dynamic of your guys' connection because if you weren't, learning, growing, and evolving together, things would get pretty annoying and boring, right? Am I right? Hey, welcome in, guys. I have 3 reading options. If you're called to donate, let me know. Welcome in. He's a Sag and you're a Virgo, but hey, I mean, listen, there's more to astrology than the sun sign, so you never know how things shake out, right? We have calling in your soulmate, trust, and we have separation here. So I just feel like time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and I don't see that as a breaking away. I see that more as you guys tending to your individual goals and mastery, education, work, things of that nature here. Because I feel like both of you guys have a lot of individual goals and you haven't fully completed them yet. And once you get a little bit, even just more grounded in the work that you're doing right now, then things can kind of grow. And you guys can have a practical plan for the relationship. But overall, things are looking pretty good. I'm on vacation right now. Ooh, enjoy your time. Enjoy your vacay. And yeah, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much, SB. All right. If anyone wants to book a private reading, you can text or email me. We are donation only today. Welcome in. If you are new, thank you so much for the like and sub. I appreciate you guys. And up next, we have Michelle, Philomena, and G. All right. Give me 1 sec. I just want to make sure my cats aren't in trouble right now because okay, good. Perfect. All right, Michelle. May I get a channeled end of your message going into 2025? What to expect? Sounds good. Let's do it. We're going to use Crystal Visions. Crystal Visions. I think I need to change out my decks. I may switch out some of these decks. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. All right. Okay, may I please get a channeled end of your message going into 2025? Let's do it, Michelle. Wow. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Spirit, thank you so much. I didn't even have to try. Give me 1 moment here. Okay. I'm getting flooded with emotion right now. And let me explain to you what's going on. Michelle, let's have I pulled the mic closer to me, but I got too much going on this table. Let's have a little one-on-one chat here. This is what Spirit is telling me. And I want to express this in the most respectful and loving way that I can. Spirit is showing me that you have neglected your like your mental and emotional self. And there has been a lot of grieving and soul seeking, soul searching going on, I would say. Maybe this is the energy that you're in right now, where you're like, and what spirit is showing me, because I can feel the feelings, and it's almost like I'm like in your head, and they're showing me, like, I feel like there is a transformation happening, especially with your spirituality, because they're highlighting your crown chakra. And I feel like once you are able to, the key to get a little bit closer to where you want to go is to nurture your mind and your heart, mother yourself. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, self-care, go put on a face mask. No, I'm saying that whatever doing the work, whatever you think, whatever you feel that you need to heal some of the dynamics that are going on within you, all of this for you right now, there is a journey back to yourself. Because I think that you are on a journey to find something external, and you were seeking this external thing, and nothing was, either nothing was working out, or nothing was vibing, or nothing was registering. And spirit is saying, we are trying to show you, we're trying to hold up a mirror to you, but it's almost like you want to avoid your own like reflection. And spirit wants you to work on the relationship with yourself and rediscovering yourself and who you are. And this is not saying like, oh, you're going to be alone, or, oh, blah, 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 blah. No, this is a deep spiritual journey of knowing yourself on a deeper level, and loving yourself and trusting yourself and following that intuition and having faith in whatever it is that you believe in. That's going to carry you from now until your last physical day on this planet. I know this is a really intense kind of message, but if you feel like you're rattled, or you can't get settled, or things are kind of messed up, spirit is just saying, be still and have a journey back to yourself, within yourself. That is the key to all of this. Does that make sense? And so if that switch hasn't been turned on yet, it's about to, or things like that are about to click for you. Okay. Spirit, show me what's going on with Michelle. What's going on with Michelle from now into the end of the year? What can Michelle expect? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, beautiful energy. 7 of Cups. You are the master of your physical domain. Happiness. Love this. Love, 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 love this. Whew. Oh man, I'm not going to cry. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands on the top of the deck. I think that you were trying to figure out like, and I feel like so many people can relate to this. You are like, what is wrong with me? If I can just figure out what's wrong with me, then I can fix it. Then I can heal it. Then I can solve it. And spirit is saying the only thing that is awry is you feeling disconnected from yourself. That's all that this was. Because I feel like you, on a physical plane, this King of Pentacles, I feel like you're someone who's practical. I feel like in the physical world, you're doing things on this plane that like make sense. You wake up, you do the things you're supposed to do, you pay your taxes, blah, 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 right? But when it comes to the emotional side of things and the mental side of things, that's where in the spiritual side of things, that's where the real discovery and love is going to be found, because I feel like you somehow, I think something happened, or a variety of incidents happened that made you feel like you were othered, less than, not good enough, whatever, and it disconnected you from yourself. This 10 of Cups is discovering that you do have this deep emotional well within yourself. And once you can love yourself again, or maybe even for the first time, I finally, through, and not to tell my own anecdotal stuff, but I had to do some deep trauma therapy in the last couple years to get to a place where I was like, oh, people actually like me at face value. I'm not like, and I love myself on a deep level, and I'm going to respect myself in that way. Because once look at how beautiful this story is. The 10 of Cups, once you discover this deep love for yourself, then you can have much more harmonious and deeply fulfilling relationships with other people. The 3 of Pentacles is working harmoniously with others, and others wanting to work with you. So this whole world is going to open up for you. 7 of Cups. There's lots of options. There's lots of things to do. So if you feel like you are bored, if you feel like you are, complacent, or you're just like, or I don't want to do this, once, whether it's the first time in your life, or whether some of these things are coming back online for you, look at this. Beautiful energy. The Knight of Swords. Reconnecting your head, your heart, mind, body, physical, emotional. Ace of Pentacles, brand new start, planting seeds on in healthy, loving grounds. And the Knight of Cups, reconnecting with yourself on an emotional level. You will find out what true happiness is for you, what it is that you want in your life, and how to get it. So I know this was a little bit more deeply psychological than, what's going to happen the rest of the year. So let me explain what this looks like for you. What is it today? So we have 1 more month to go, right? In this next month, even if you're spending, I know we don't have the Hermit here, but even if you are not, even if you're out and about with friends, or doing family or holiday parties, or whatever, find time to spend with yourself, because a lot of this work is going to be done by yourself, for yourself, in solitude, okay? Like, nobody can do this for you. Therapy is a great tool, but at the end of the day, you're the one doing the work. They're just giving you tools, right? Yeah, the 10 of Wands, I think that there's still some baggage that you're carrying around that you could probably get rid of. It was really funny when I was in Spain, I actually left. It was physical and emotional baggage. It was literally really funny. But yeah, really interesting. And then, we have the Knight of Wands. Once you come back to this place of, so what I'm trying to say is, within the next month, you're going to have the realizations of how to reconnect deeply with yourself, and get to that, and have this beautiful discovery for yourself, so that you can forge ahead with this newfound energy, or you create a roadmap to discover and remove some of that 10 of Wands energy, so you can get to a place of happiness, because you may not have been in a place of happiness for a long time, or like genuine happiness. Okay. Philomena's up next. Give me 1 moment here. All right. We have Virgo in the 8th house with Neptune. There may have been some things that you had tried to talk about mental exhaustion. Virgo and Neptune in the 8th house. You know, Virgo likes things to be precise and clear cut, and it's ruled by Mercury, and it wants to figure things out. Neptune is nothing like that. Neptune can be distortion. Neptune is rose-colored glasses. It can be romance. It can be spirituality. Neptune is not logical, okay? And so when you have in the 8th house, I think that there were things in your life that a lot of this 10 of Wands stuff could be this mental, like thoughts about the past and like, or regrets, or like, I could have done this, or I should have done this, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, some of that literally needs to die. It needs to transform. All you have right now is the here and now you get to move forward. And so I think within the next month, moving into 2025, you are going to be able to identify what it is that needs to die, what you're releasing, and only leaning in, like selfishly only leaning into things that feel really good for you, right? If someone's vibes are off, someone feels weird, if something doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to do it. You don't have to be a part of it. You're a grown-ass person. Spirit, show me the energy. Let me know if that resonates for you. We have new beginnings. Freaking love this. Beautiful energy. Sorry, the font is kind of hard to see here. Yeah, brand new beginnings for you. A new door is opening. I feel like you're going to have a lot of restored energy in 2025. We have talent. Maybe there is a talent or something that you kind of, tucked away, put away because you were feeling depressed, or you were grieving, or you were in this heavier type of energy. Beautiful. Healing. Healing does not happen overnight. And I'm not saying like in the next 30 days, you're going to be on top of the world. No, but at least you're closer to figuring out what brings me joy so that I can continue to lean into that. Okay. Let's pull from this deck. I feel like this will be helpful for you. All right. And then Philomena is up next. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. I got Philomena and G on deck. The second bloom. Wow. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. I think you really needed to hear this. I know this card's pastel, so it's a little bit hard to see. But I feel like maybe you thought that certain things were going to be over for you in this life. It is never too late. You're getting a second chance. Maybe you feel like you're getting a second chance at life, new possibilities. We have Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. Maybe the way that you view the masculine energy, or the way that you're balancing the masculine energy within yourself. And that is helping you transform some of this healing here. We have healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line, and growing up. There could be a level of maturity as well. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much, Michelle. And I'm wishing you best of luck. You are going to get there. You are going to get there. Okay. Up next for Philomena, we have, how will work be for me in the month of December? Thank you so much, Michelle. All right. Up next, I have, let me fix my doop-a-doop-boo. Okay. All right, Philomena is up. All right, let's get into Philomena's energy. I'm going to start with the dice. I'm getting a very even-keeled energy. I'm picking up Libra energy. I'm also picking up, they're showing me the sun in the tarot deck. So things are actually feeling pretty smooth in the month of December already. Let's see what the dice say. Yeah, we have Jupiter in Aquarius in the 9th house. There might be some type of continued education. The 9th house represents education and higher learning. So there may be some type of, and again, whether that's additional training or like a training that you do in the workplace, or this even could be like a pop-up training, or this could be like a certification or something like that. But something like that is coming up in the month of December. So using your mind, you're going to be learning a lot, learning new skills, studying about, or maybe it's even just, studying the more senior employees around you to see how they, people who have more history doing the type of work that you do. Spirit, show me how work is going to be like for Philomena in the month of December. We have the Tower. We have the 6 of Cups. Emperor. Temperance. Magician. Okay. Here's the Sun at the top of the deck, which was the energy that I was feeling. I think that there may be some drama going on right now, but I don't feel like, it's so funny, Philomena. I always feel like you're not at the center of the BS. And as a matter of fact, I kind of feel like you're someone who is a little bit more low key, and you might even be a kind of peacemaker. You're either like a wallflower watching from the corner, or you're kind of like a peacemaker, like somewhere in between. I don't feel like you're in the middle of the drama. I feel like if there are issues or solutions, they may actually call on you. Let me give you an example. Let's say that like someone got fired or someone got suspended or in trouble or blah, 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 right? They're like, well, send Philomena in. Philomena can cover for them, because it's like they can trust you to do the job. Even if you are like a newer employee or someone that doesn't have as much experience, I feel like you're trusted in the work that you do. And I feel like you learn things very quickly. You pick things up very quickly. With the 6 of Cups energy, it's like maybe you may be younger than some of the other people, but once you do it once, you like get the hang of it very quickly. 8 of Swords. If there are any perceived worries around you, I actually, and I don't think I say this very often, but with this particular 8 of Swords, I feel like there could be some light anxiety or paranoia or fear about something that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. So if you have any worries, I feel like things are actually going to smooth out. And we have Temperance, we have Magician, we have the Emperor. I feel like you may be even taking on more responsibility in the month of December. Or what is also really interesting here? There could be, if you are someone who deals with anxiety at work, I feel like in the month of December, you're kind of healing some of that here with the Sun at the top of the deck. Eight of Swords over the Three of Swords. Oh, wow. And look at that. Six of Wands. It's victory over something, and it could be victory over if you have any like mental insecurities or you're worried about things at work. I feel like things are actually, I stand by what I said in the beginning. I feel like things are going to smooth out, even out, and things are going to be smooth sailing for you. I think your boss really respects you. And, you know, Temperance card, like they see you as someone very even keeled, very, you know, someone who is reliable, that can even be a little bit of a peacemaker. Like I feel like you're like Switzerland in the situations at work. I don't think that you don't cause a lot of drama. And with the Magician energy, if there are any challenges, it's almost like it's like challenge accepted, because you know you're going to ace the test, and you just kind of pass with flying colors with any tasks or jobs that are given to you in addition to your like day-to-day thing, if that makes sense. So overall, the energy is looking really good, but there may be like, I feel like you may have to, there might be some additional training. You may have to clean up other people's messes. And I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that comes from that as well. And you may be healing your own, if you had felt uncomfortable at your job at any point, I feel like you're getting to a place, Eight of Swords over Three of Swords, where you've really healed that, like, yeah, I got this, I'm fine. You're feeling more and more like a regular and a more seasoned person at your job as well. But yeah, really beautiful energy, Six of Wands, the Sun here. But there could be someone else's mess that you have to clean up. Spirit, show me what else we have for Philomena. Really interesting. Yeah, like someone gets fired and then, like, you know, I'm just coming up with an example, but it's like you open up their office and there's like a box of files and it's like, well, we got to clean that up. Something along those lines where it's like, but and they're not sending you in there to clean something up as like a punishment. I feel like they're sending you in there because they trust that they know that you'll do the right thing, which is really interesting, Philomena. We have, now is a lucky time. Yes. Six of Wands. There could be even some type of achievement here. I also feel like your spiritual self may be expanding as well with Jupiter in the 9th house. Claim your independence. Yeah, feeling very secure within yourself, which is a beautiful thing. Lay a solid foundation. So yeah, you're coming out of this month. There's definitely going to be moments of pride, especially with that, seeing the sun in my little meditation there, and then having the sun pop out here, and Six of Wands. Like there's going to be moments where you can feel really prideful and feel really good about the work that you're doing. I'm going to pull, speaking of pride, I'm going to pull from this funky deck and see other messages that we have for Philomena. The new beginning, teamwork, sharing, giving back. Yeah, I think things are going to be much more harmonious, especially the closer you get to the end of December. Well-being, gift of life, presence. Love this deck. I think that you are also feeling very good and very healthy. You're not as tired as maybe you had been before, if that's something that resonates for you. Moving forward at completion, end of a cycle. Yeah, so there's a new beginning happening at work as well, which is beautiful. And I think that you're part of that new beginning, especially if you're tasked with something new or you're training or learning something new. So that's really cool. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, we have G. G, go ahead and post. And then after G, we have Erica. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. I freaking love this deck. I don't use it that much. I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to play with that later. Why not? Okay. G, I'm going to use this dark and moody broody deck for you. All right, G, let's get into it. And I think I have some others. Give me a second. Oh, newbie. Hold on. Newbie, are you here? I got newbie for 2. Sorry, newbie, I didn't see you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. All right, so we're going to do, I have G. And I got newbie for 2. Let me open, I was going based on my email and some of the stuff wasn't coming through. So let me open my actual app. Excuse me. Okay, cool. All right, G. Okay, G, let me sit in your energy real quick. All right, they took me to your throat chakra. Why, Spirit? Oh, okay. Spirit is showing me that you are feeling more confident in the way that you are communicating with others, which is, I think that you're feeling good about that. You know, it's another thing, and you know, whether you follow Vedic or tropical, G, we recently had, you know, we're in Sagittarius season. Even though we have some funky stuff going on right now, you might be feeling better than you have. You might be feeling a little bit more energetic. And we had that fire trine a couple days ago. That's still, you know, morphing its way out. So I feel like your confidence and your energy has been restored, which is great. But specifically, like the way, I also feel like people are, that's what the message is. People are receiving you much more positively because your delivery is feeling confident. Your delivery is feeling strong. You may need to, you probably will need to continue to advocate for yourself. I actually feel like this is going to work out for you. Let me see what's happening here. Maybe that's why I grabbed this dark and moody deck. Yeah, we have Virgo in the 5th house with Uranus. So Spirit, show me what's going on. Near future advice, guidance, what's going on in the near future. We have death. We have, there's definitely a battle going on right now. Jesus. 7 of Swords. tell you the truth. And so it feels like you are being sabotaged. So that's what this fight is. Speaking your truth, advocating for yourself. You know what's really interesting though, is despite this, what I'm about to say is going to sound crazy, okay? This is going to sound crazy, okay? They are not going to get rid of you. I do not feel like they're going to get rid of you because I feel like there's a reason that they can't, whether that's you doing the work or it's a contract or blah, 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 whatever. Someone was not truthful to you about something. This could be the boss here. We have our yeah. I think that you will actually be able to transition out of this. And what is the key here? We have Virgo in the 5th house with Uranus. I feel like this is clear communication. We have the 7 of Wands. What is the 7 of Wands? The 7 of Wands is defending yourself. And I see you defending yourself and speaking your truth. Look at this woman's face. Look at this like scowl. She's like, I'm doing what I need to do. This is what you told me to do, and I'm standing my ground. No one is messing with this woman here. I feel like if you continue to speak up and you continue to advocate for yourself, this is actually going to be resolved and you will be able to move on to the next thing. The 5th house represents happiness and unexpected. And look here, we have the Fool. So I think that you are just going to have to become what we say here is, yes, SB, thank you. What we say here is, I think you need to become a little bit more of a squeaky wheel. And this is going to feel a little bit uncomfortable for you. And you know what's really funny? It's like if I'm such a problem for you guys, if I'm such a problem child, why do you want me to continue to do the work for you? Because you're good at what you do and they can't get rid of you. They don't want to get rid of you. Okay. That's why they're not releasing you. So in my opinion, it's a bunch of bullshit. And I think if you continue to stand up for yourself, advocate for yourself and be a squeaky wheel, I think they're actually going to release you from this. And it will feel a little bit unexpected. So I want you to keep me posted on that. And I think you'll be able to be a free agent and move forward with your other stuff that you have planned. Okay, let me see what else I have here. I'm going to use the Moon deck because this is a good one for that. All right, after Newbie, I have SB. Nothing will come of this situation. I think that they're wanting to get more out of you. And if you, and you don't have to get in their face, but you can gently remind them of the truth. This is what you guys told me. This is what you guys said. And I feel like if you advocate for yourself in a gentle and honest way, that is still effective. Take time to breathe out. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And you want to know what? There is a new moon in Sagittarius happening. Is it tomorrow? It's Sunday or Monday, right? Someone help me out. But yeah, there is a new moon in Sag. So luck is on your side. And I feel like there could be unexpected change that you would be surprised by. Uranus energy. This is what I see. Entertainment purposes only. This is what I'm seeing. Nothing's going to come of them being fools. Peace. Slow down, recharge, take a break, take time to breathe out. Make sure that you are, breathing through some of this anxiety here. Positive self-talk, advancement, opportunity, and leadership. Don't worry about what can go wrong. I want you to think about I want you to visualize the future of your career and what you want for yourself. I don't want you to worry about them holding you back or holding back your appraisal. Luck is never on my side. Things could change for you. I don't know what your Leo placements are or what your Leo, but you could have a beautiful trine to this Sag or something really cool happening. I want you to, and I know I don't want to be like a cheerleader when you feel like shit. Like that's not helpful. But what I'm saying here, and I want to be clear, I think that there will be an unexpected positive change where you'll be able to move on to something else. We have the greater plan, acceptance, letting go, and divine perfection. I do think that you will have more peace, and I think that you'll be able to work on that other project. I think it could be an unexpected change. Just want you to even just consider opening your mind to that. And I will leave that with you. But I feel like you could have a change of luck here. I will leave you with that. Gee, I'm sorry that you're going through this. I just feel like it's one thing after another with those people, it seems like. Thank you, G. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. But I feel like it's going to get better. And I'm not here to paint a rosy, trust and believe, you guys know I'm not here to paint a rosy picture. All right, Erica, let's see what's going on here. All right, we got Erica on our list. Oh, thanks, Newbie. We got Erica, Newbie, and SB. Okay, Erica wants to know, who is the person that sent my husband a text at 12:08 about a so-called benefit? My husband is not responding to the text. He feels it could be his ex playing on his phone. Oh. They sent a text about blah, blah, blah. Today. So is that, you mean like noon today? Today's a Saturday. Okay, let's see. Let me see what you want to get into here. All right, Erica, let's get into it. Oh, gee. Don't trust me blindly. Gee, did you see my picture at the beginning that my friend made me for my birthday, or had made for me? You can rewind at the beginning and you can see the whole thing. Anyway, all right, Erica, let's get into your reading. You want to know who sent your husband that about this job? It sounds like a benefit specialist job. Okay. Spirit, show me. Okay, this feels okay. All right. Whoop-boo. Okay. I actually feel like it was a legitimate recruiter. And I say that, yeah. So, yeah. So we have the Three of Wands here on the top of the deck. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So let me explain why I feel this way. We're starting off here with the Knight of Pentacles. I do think this is legitimate. However, it is not professional. I will tell you, as someone who, has lived a corporate life for a long time, people, if you are on any of those job sites, or even if you have like a long time ago, like posted a resume somewhere, if people can get a hold of your number, or in your some kind of you are in like a database or something like that, there are people who will call you or text you, and they won't email you, and it seems really weird, even though it actually is legitimate, because they feel that sometimes the best way to get a hold of people is to text them. I think that's really unprofessional. You think that's really unprofessional, but I don't think it's the X this time. I actually feel like, and I also have a lot of majors on the table here. The World, Justice, Lovers, Death, High Priestess. I feel like this is someone who's trying to fill a job, who's really struggling to fill a job. I don't think that this is a recruiter that's really competent. The other thing that I'll say is sometimes there's recruiters with the World card that are from other countries that call, text, blah, blah, blah. That actually happens to me all the time. Is it worth it for him to respond? I will pull more for you. Is it worth it for him to respond? What I will say is, I mean, if they're not giving you here's what I'll tell you. You need to know what the company is, what the salary is, and how they got your information. in my professional opinion. Okay, because that's kind of weird. I have people reach out to me all the time, and I just ignore them because I'm content in my life at the moment. But it also is, it's a little bit jarring and a little bit predatory, I feel like, because a lot of these recruiters just want to meet quotas. Sometimes they're literally sitting in a different country and working for like they're like a third party agency trying to find, bigger businesses or organizations, like they're trying to fill positions, right? Let me see. Is it worth it for him? I'll pull more tarot. I'll actually do that for you. Just instead of oracle. Is it worth it for him to respond? Moon in Gemini in the 4th house. I feel like, I don't know if it's a remote position or there might be opportunity to work remote. I'm actually going to leave these out. But yeah, they're trying to find someone to fill this position quickly. They're having a hard time finding someone with this skill set. Okay. Spirit, I'm just going to pull more oracle because I'm going to answer your question. Is it worth it for him to respond, Spirit? Is it worth it for him to respond? It's not going to hurt. I say, why not? I don't think it's going to hurt. Again, 4 of Wands, I feel like this could be an opportunity where he could like work from home. I don't know if he's looking for a new job, but this feels like something that he might be interested in. At the end of the day, it's up to him. But when it comes to these types of recruiting agencies, ask them up front, like, what is the salary? What is the work? Ask them all of the hard stuff up front. If they're not providing that to him or to you guys, like that's something where I would question. But I think it's worth exploring if he feels like that's, And if that's not a normal job that he would do, then he can ignore it. But I feel like, the pay and flexibility might be interesting to check out if he's looking for a new job. I don't think it's the accent. I don't think it will hurt if he looks into it. The decision is his. Yeah, I will leave that with you. All right. My next victim. I got newbie for 2. Newbie, what's going on? What's popping? What's the good that's coming? 16. Let's do it. Spirit, I am done going to that chakra. You send it every single time. Give me a second. Give me something more for newbie. Hold on. Give me a second, newbie. Let's focus somewhere else. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. They're taking me to your root chakra. Yay. And I feel like you feel very grounded right now. Beautiful energy. They're also showing me a bunny. They're showing me a bunny or a rabbit. I don't know if you have rabbits in your yard or bunnies, or if you think they're cute, or if you see them all the time. But I feel like that's an animal totem for you. We need to look that up. That's your animal totem for right now. Is a cute little bunny. That's what they're showing me. Let me see what else. Rabbits also represent things moving forward with faster speed. Okay. Let me see. I'll pull the animal deck for you too at the end. Give me a second. Are you planning on going to a trip somewhere warm or sunny? Do you have a trip planned? Because it's like, even though it's supposed to be cold, it's like I see you in the sun or somewhere warm. Or this could be something cool or good that's coming up for you. All right. Magician. Hey now, the Chariot. 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Be careful what you wish for. Holy crap. I actually feel like this could be a job opportunity coming your way that was unexpected. We have a lot of the sun today as well. The sun and the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like an interesting job opportunity can come your way, and it arrives so quickly that you're like, oh my God, I do want to go on another cruise before I go to work. It's weird because there's something connected about that, I feel like, with the sun. Again, that's so funny. I feel like I saw that in 2 different readings today, and then it was like at the top or bottom of the deck, which is really funny. Yeah, like, whoops. Man down. Okay. I almost feel like there's an opportunity that comes your way, or something finds you. The Magician and the Chariot, Two of Pentacles, and you're like, whoa, am I ready to go back to work? Eight of Pentacles. And you're a little bit nervous about it. Oh my God. And look who's here. Look at this rabbit. Wow. The Three of Wands, something comes towards you, and the Seven of Cups, you're like, whoa, this is happening really fast. I don't know which way to go. How do I juggle this? Blah, blah, blah. I want to go on one more trip before I go back to work. I am seeing a new job and a new trip coming your way, and I feel like they're going to happen around the same time, or one happens before the other, and that's why you're like, I better do this before I better plan this before I do that. But yeah, I think rabbits are also represent luck. We'll have to look that up. But yeah, manifestation, good things. You want to know what's the good that's coming? Good things are coming towards you. Look at this: Magician, Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, job opportunities, Three of Wands, ships coming in. I definitely see you by water and sun and water. So cruise, definitely right up your alley. I think this is a great opportunity, but it's something about the timing. You're like, oh my God, this is all happening at once. Like, this is a lot. And Spirit's like, just do your best to, juggle it, take it day by day. But I think you're going to get back into the workforce here soon. There could be a really cool opportunity. I feel like even by late winter, spring, there's something going on for you here. But it's already in motion. Spirit, show me what else is going on with newbie. Yeah, second house. Ooh, beautiful. Yep. Mars and Taurus in the second house. The Taurus, the bull, is full steam ahead to your house of income. You are wanting to work in a practical way. You want to increase your finances, and that's going to be your focus here. So yeah, unexpected job opportunity. I do think you will like it, but the timing, I think, is what you're a little bit concerned about. Spirit, show me what else. What else? Okay, how can newbie... What else does newbie need to know right now? Ooh, we have freedom. Spread your wings. Caution, keep your guard up. Your wish is coming true. Celebrate your success. I do think you're going to find a job that you like. Here's what I want to talk about with this caution energy. Now that you are, and you're going to be like, Bird, I'm not letting my guard down. But I feel like now that you are more into the groove of feeling your own energy, just be careful. Like and I feel like in regard to new people that you're meeting, and whether it's friendship or colleagues, just take your time getting to know people before you are 2 feet in. Because I feel like you're feeling really good. And sometimes when you're feeling really good, you don't always keep your guard up. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because especially in a working environment or like a new friend, it's like it takes a long time to get to know people. So it's okay for you to be a little bit cautious. And I don't see anything horrible happening here, but I don't think that your guard is which is you've done a lot of work to lower your guard, but I feel like because you wouldn't do certain things to people, you don't expect other people to just like act weird and sideways and funny. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Spirit, what else do we see here for newbie? I said I was going to pull the animal deck. The lie detector determined that was a lie because I want to use this for you instead. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance and flow activities. To balance the flow of activities. And then we have father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. And that can even be whether it be your own father or, your ex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think good things coming. Taurus in the second house, bringer of finances, abundance, luxury, material possession. Mars there, things are moving and churning that way, which I like. I like what I see, newbie. But yeah, look up the rabbit animal totem. If I have time, I can do that too. I'm going to do last call, guys. Last call during this next reading, and then we're going to close it. All right, I have newbie and then SB. Newbie. Tell me about what about love? Are any of you guys going to go see Wicked? Have you guys seen it yet? Or do you plan to go see it? Let me know if anyone enjoyed it. Tell me what's love got to do with it? What's love? Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to get back into my PayPal. Last call. That didn't last long. Oh, did you want love question or you had a car question? You want the love? I want the love. Tell me about love. Spirit, show me what's coming up in love and romance for newbie. Change it. Spirit, show me what's coming towards newbie in love and romance. Love and romance. Give me a moment here. Damn, talk about divine feminine. King of Pentacles. Six of Cups. I think one of the things, we're gonna go down a little psychological journey as we do. I mean, look at this, is crazy. I have the Empress, High Priestess, and the Moon, which is wild. We have Temperance, Five of Pentacles, which is also, and in this deck, it's this mother sheltering her child from the cold, which is really interesting. And then boom, here the King of Pentacles here. I feel like there is a part of you, stay with me, newbie, stay with me. No, the moon isn't, nothing is necessarily bad. Just listen to my story really quickly here, and we're going to bring it all together. The moon can represent fear, but it can also be intuition. And that's where I'm actually going to start. I feel like you have a fear within you about, like, how do I explain? And I used to feel this way when I was younger in a different context. How can I possibly explain what has happened to me in my life and past relationship and not scare someone away? Does that make sense? And I think that that's something that is coming up for you. And I feel like this person, I'm not going to throw any signs on it, but we do have the King of Pentacles here, which represents earth signs. I think that I feel like a person that is coming into your life, I feel like they're around your age. This King of Pentacles isn't like this old man elder. Like, you're not going to be with like a, 90-year-old man here, but you're with someone who understands that life and people are crazy. Because I feel like I want to be truthful about my past, but it's very dark, is what you said. And that's what, like I've been left out in the cold. I've had to shelter my kids from being left out in the cold. I've been through so much. The Empress, like I was the mother of this family, and there were so many changes, and I knew something was wrong. And so my motherly instinct and my intuition, the High Priestess next to the moon, I mean, this is like, I had to change the way that my life was. And I have so much history and there's so much, you are still someone who is so family oriented that your partner, Temperance, King of Pentacles, would have to be a perfect fit. And so that's something that you're worried about. Will he get along with my kids? Will we have, schedules or a lifestyle that jives with each other? Because if we don't, and then once we get to that point, can I really open up to him about all of the things that have happened here? And that's scary. I remember even being really young and thinking, because my certain aspects of my upbringing were really messed up, and I thought, how can I even still, it's like, oh yeah, I have a family, I don't talk to any of them. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, are you the problem? Or like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, I just can't because it's really toxic and, blah, blah, blah. And so it's hard because that's not like a first date discussion. Do you know what I mean? And so once you get to the place where, or maybe it is, I don't know. But like, I mean, listen, I'm a cat lady on the internet. I don't know shit about relationships. But when you get to a certain point where you're opening up to each other about some of this stuff, it's like, can this person handle this? And yes, so this reading is more so reassurance for you that yes, someone who wisdom of the mind, body, and soul is going to enter your life and be a proper fit for you. Now, am I delivering the reading that you wanted to hear today? where you're going to meet the love of your life at Whole Foods tonight in the bread section and get married in 6 months. That's not the reading I'm giving you today. But I feel like this man will be able to see how you had to fight to protect and mother and nurture and save your children. Look at this. The Five of Pentacles. I am the mother who changed my life based on intuition. I had a feeling. I knew something was wrong and I had to make these huge changes in my life and I had no idea what I was up against, all to shelter myself and my children. And I've been through all of this stuff. And yeah, I do think that this person is going to come in. I feel like you could start dating someone within the next year. I'm not getting like a strong timeline. And I don't even know if you necessarily want to get married. I think both of you guys might just really enjoy like the companionship. But I think that you need to find a partner who can really center you and lift you up and give you the attention that you need as a Libra woman, as a Libra female. This beautiful, and I know she can be, Taurus. It's that Venus energy, but at the end of the day, you are this Libra woman who led your family through this battle. And I do think that the right man will come along and respect you because you had to be somewhat in your masculine to even do that. But also, yeah, you had to be the mother and the father here, which is really interesting. But that's that fierce mama bear energy. Ooh, Sun in the 7th house of relationships, Gemini. This person could have some Gemini in their chart, which would go very nicely with your Libra. But yeah, I feel like within the next year you could start dating someone, but I think you want to take it slow. And it's more about like, even if you feel like a rush of like, oh my God, this is really fun and blah, blah, blah. It's the King of Pentacles reminds us to slow it down. Good things take time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's do this very even keel. Let's get to know each other slowly on a very beautiful level. Like, we didn't get to this place in our lives overnight. I feel like I'm being preachy, and I'm not trying to be. This is just the energy of this reading. But that's the dynamic that I'm seeing. And I don't want you to be fearful. I think you should be proud. I think you should be proud of everything that you've overcome. But I think that they realize that life isn't black and white, and a lot of people's lives are complicated. If you literally think about it this way, newbie, you and me, our souls, we did not incarnate and be like, we're going to find our high school sweetheart and get married and everything's going to be great forever for the rest of our lives. Then we die. That's not our life. And I don't know that I'd want that to be my life, honestly. But this person has the wisdom, and I think that they've been through some shit too. And they may also have children, which I saw with that 6 of Cups energy, I think was on the top or bottom of the deck. They may have kids too. And they get that. They get it. No one gets out of here alive. But it's not worth being fearful over. That's for damn sure. Okay, we have one more for SB. Are you here, SB? how does he view me? Okay. SB, I'm going to put your thing up here. All right, SB is up. Newbie, thank you so much. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. All right, here's my last reading. This is for SB. SB wants to know, and I'm so glad I didn't even know what your question was, and I grabbed this super cutesy deck. But yeah, I need to switch out some of my decks. Some of these are getting tired. I can tell. All right. All right, Spirit. How does Payman view SB? Sorry, that's very clear. He views you as someone who is very patient. Okay? 4 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. Maybe he's the one that wants to move things along faster, and you're like, well, let's hold on a minute. Wow, we have the Lovers. He has fear and anxiety, I'm not going to lie, and I think I picked up on that before with this guy. We have Ace of Pentacles. He does want to have something with you, but I feel like he's a little bit nervous that you might, like, if he puts in all this effort, that you might, like, have a change of heart or something. I don't want to focus too much on that, though. I think that he does see you as someone who is a potential partner. He sees you as someone who is smart, someone who is very patient, someone who is I definitely feel like he is attracted to you. He thinks you're really cute. With the 8 of Cups, he feels like that you're on a journey, but he has a fear of abandonment. And this isn't anything that you have done. This is an internal thing that he has going on. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, he has a fear of abandonment here. He sees you as someone who is very wise and intuitive, maybe even beyond your years. Maybe you guys have some really interesting, like, philosophical types of questions. He thinks that you're someone who is very kind-hearted and gentle. But also you can, like, crack a joke or be spicy when you need to be. So a really nice blend of, like, and I don't care what signs you are, but it's like, you know, emotionally, you're very kind, nurturing, like water, earth energy with, like, a little hint of some air energy here, which is really fun. Knight of Pentacles, he could really see himself putting the work into this connection and growing something with you, but he does have a fear of abandonment here. Let me see what else he thinks, how else he views you. He thinks that you have a good head on your shoulders. Mercury in the 6th house with Leo. He thinks that you're someone who is focused and determined on your day-to-day. You're a go-getter. You're not lazy. You're ready to, like, get after things. And so he is also, I know in the previous reading that I did for you, he's acknowledging, like, the goals that you have for yourself and, like, going back to school and doing all of that stuff. And so that could potentially be a fear where it's like, see, it's funny, where it's like, oh, if she goes off to school, is she going to meet someone else? There's a fear of abandonment here. But that's his own insecurity. I don't think it's anything that you have done, or maybe someone did something like that to him in the past, okay? Yeah. Okay. honeymoon, you deserve love. Enjoy the bliss of, if you guys do get to have like a holiday or like time together, like I think he really wants to focus on enjoying it. You deserve love. You are lovable. I think that he has a fear that you might meet another person and like move on. So entertainment purposes only, but that's what I'm seeing. Spirit, show me how he views this. How does Payman view SB? Aw, yeah, there's a lot of room to grow. He wants to like bring you. I wouldn't be surprised if he brought you like a gift or brought you flowers here with this bouquet. He wants to, yeah, I mean, he definitely, I see room to grow here, and I see a continuation here with the stork energy. It's like this newness. He always wants to keep things like interesting. Maybe he likes to bring you little gifts and things like that. Maybe you guys like to explore things in nature here with this honeymoon and garden. Maybe you go on a tour of like an outdoor garden or do something like on a boat here. But I feel like he likes to have like activities planned for your dates, and you guys are always like doing things. I feel like there's not a dull moment with you guys. There's always something to talk about and explore, which is really fun. But yeah, overall, I think he has a fear of abandonment, and he sees you in a very positive light. And so he sees you as someone more patient than himself, and that may be part of what this is, where he's like, I don't know. I'm speculating, but I'm like, if you're not trying to like, I don't know. Maybe he's used to like women like throwing themselves at him or something, and he's like, is she gonna just check out or leave me? I don't know. But that's what I'm picking up on. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.